大家好，欢迎来到 The Sinking City 沉默之都的游戏实况影片。我是小丑鱼，我好久没有玩游戏了，我们一起来玩玩这款恐怖解谜游戏。那希望以后也有更多的机会和大家一起分享游戏的视频咯。话不多说，我们马上来开始吧。冰冷的欢迎，亲爱的查尔斯·里德先生，根据你的请求，我着手调查了发生在奥克蒙特幻节事件。你的猜测有可能是地点在这里，确实症状会更加严重一些。许多人都陆续来到了这个地方，他们都看到了和你类似的幻觉。城市被水淹没，某种巨大的怪物出现。不过幸运的是，我们或许已经找到了这种症状的源头，还能够帮到你的人。请尽快做好准备来奥克蒙特发掘真相吧，我在这里等你。所以说，这款游戏是去调查某一种事件吗？有看戏啊。那在买这款游戏之前呢，我有已经上网找过一些资料啦。上面说的是，主角是一名私家侦探，要去查这座城市背后的一些秘密真相，为什么会这样？有这些人 ，OK， 在干什么？有人大便没有关门是吗？这个很像幻觉。这什么东西？哟！他到底是在？这是一个谜团哦。看得懂吗 ？OK， OK， 应该和一般游戏的操作一样的吧 ？OK， L 是旋转 ，R 就是它的角度吗？
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will. 这是刚才载入画面那里提到的内容哦。冰冷的欢迎，这什么？什么？拆盒式相机，关键线索与设计。这个呢？这什么来的？不能按了。Never trust a tourist advertisement. 没有了。 有别的路了。
Now get out! Now get out! At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes Vanderberg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes.
叫我约翰尼
But
斯。
where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest
Pokemon.
hour, though it is its most important.
是哪一个好呢？
Most maps I've found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon
也
here.
就是说，我可以一直问，
By chance,
不
the
是
man
说
I
一直
spoke
问，
of,
就是
Robert
直到那
Throgmorton,
个下一个
is
线索
already
出来
at
为
the
止吗？
He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
Tell me
来看
about
这
this
个洪水
flood.
好了。
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the
已经和大
mainland.
陆脱离了。
I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
How can I find Mr.
我
Throgmorton?
要上哪才能找到
Don't
那
worry,
个
you
头？
can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
OK， 那刚才问了一大堆的这些事情，发现这款游戏比我想象中的还要复杂哦，是我太笨吗？它就是信息量很大的游戏哦。接着走吧。咦，什么鬼的？
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is fine.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's
Fuck
Charles
boy.
Reed. I'm a private investigator. Just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
你的样子有点与众不同，是真
Please
的啊，
forgive
这
the
个是。
question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the
是
Throgmorton
洛莫顿
lineage.
家族的血统。
Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these
为什么
exquisite features.
皇室结婚就生到一个猴子出来？
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damn city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer.
所以在去酒店的路上又遇到了这个刚才那个人让我找的这个人，结果还是一个猩猩的头。那现在要让我们来帮他找他的儿子啦。然后这里就是案发地点，现在问一下这些人。
I've said everything I know.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer, and keep your hands where I can see them.
凶哦你 ！OK。哦，按下 R3 打开或关闭手电筒。OK， 这就是那个案发现场。咦，我刚才踩到什么东西？咦，这个声音很恶心啊。OK， 没有一些什么其他的可以拿的东西吗？哦，可以上楼诶，不要紧，等一下才来。这到处都有这种，咦，那个声音真的是 ，Oh my God。OK， 哦
，OK。Let's see what you find, newcomer.
这里的人都很凶哦，嚣张哦。
There's a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
有个人想要逃离这里。这个人怎么
？Hello.
Hey, 你有听到我说话吗？我的脑袋。
Yeah. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
你昨晚喝太多是吗？你
Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
讲话都不清楚了。
Oh, okay. What do you want?
I want to know what happened
告诉我
here.
发生什么事情。
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis.
刘医师
We were here.
我们当时都在
This is our
这是我
house.
们的住所。
Barry was
爸
outside
你出去办事
on。his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son.
当
He
时
was
他的
unconscious,
神志不清，
barely
连呼
breathing.
吸都有些困难。
Barry left again to
然
call
后就
Mr.
去找
Robert.
了
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and okay, my
可
head
怕的
began
声音，
to
我的
burst.
脑袋都
And
快
he
炸了。
woke up.
再接着他醒了过来之后的事，我就记不太清了。
Dreams.
却零星
Drowned
的碎
streets,
片，
sleeping giant.
淹水的大街，沉睡的夫人。
That sounds familiar. Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are.
就在
Live
这
here
里的
together.
人，
Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn.
Oh.
We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was at or starve.
另外
Where
的
are all the
人
other
呢
guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. Kay be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything, and I have no idea what Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to.
我觉得他两
I'm
个
to suspect the
朋友不
worst.
知道去哪里了哦。保罗出什么事了？
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was
神
already
明啊，
gone. Kay have mercy on his soul.
神
Who
明
is this K you keep mentioning?
Outsiders show some respect. Kay is our Lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know.
OK
I'll leave you to
OK，
it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, Detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? ，Kay?
是不是你杀了
I
他
don't？know yet, Will.
给我想一下，
The
明
police
年
will
我跟你
stop
讲。
anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
新思维殿堂线索，我感觉越来越多东西啊，这个还没有解决，又来另外一个。这个游戏，诶，还讲的保罗是谁？躺在哦，这个人的，诶，什么事情？画面，我的画面开始会摇了。我看住这个人的时候，我本来只是想看他的一些痕迹什么的，头部受伤了。又来了，你看。还有那个画面都在摇。
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He
已
was
经被
beaten to a
锤成
pulp.
浆糊了。shit！ 我旁边的那个蓝色，就是说蓝色越低，我的画面就会，也就是理智会越来越乱嘛。OK。 桌上有东西，
5 cards short of a full house.
一副葫芦。
5 cards short of a full house.
OK， 这里
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
它这些线索好像都无关紧要，但是它还是显示在那里了。诶，这是谁的照片？这没有其他的特征什么吗？可是为什么这个眼睛是动来动去的？好了，看一下这里。
Seems like prohibition hasn't affected Oakman too much.
这里有个刀，上面有这么多眼睛的，也是没有什么特别啊。OK， 诶，思维之眼，按下以激活。 什么？哦，按住。哦，看到了画面。这什么字来的？哦，按下右键。 回想、回溯、推演，能够让你知晓过去发生的事情。在调查到足够的证据之后，事件的情景将会重现在眼前，按照正确的发展顺利推演，即可重现事件。可是不懂为什么我看着看着旁边的那个蓝色血条它就会变得，这又是什么啊？这什么事
Take this, ape face.
这猩猩脑袋，也就是那个人的儿子嘛。然后这个开枪的人是谁啊？他只看得到抽象啊，可是看不到他的脸呢。OK， 那边又有一个。
Yeah, run!
就碰到了那个，就会有触发他的剧情吗？这是什么？诶？这里没有别的。我在这里看到隔壁。
What's happening?
Okay, let's see what we have here.
OK， 这里才是开始吧。OK， 又碰到。诶，这又不能了。诶
，What's
我上面
happening?
是我看中吗？这里写着E，然后再走出去，然后这里，这里写着2。
Take this, ape face.
这人从这里跑出来，然后他要逃走吗？
Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
好像很好玩哦，这个游戏。他看到幻觉了，主角看到幻觉。哇！我可以追查到阿尔伯特。我跟随征兆，思维之眼可以昭示一些能够引导你其实跟进调查以发现新证据。思维之眼。看到了。
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
OK， 有点恐怖。OK， 他指着这里，就一直走过去。他跑了。OK， 发现了痕迹。他走进来了。这也有一个和刚才一样的那个印记啊。OK。他逃到了这里，然后这什么？思维之你不要那样转啊你。OK。沾血的纸条，路易斯，求求你，再给我1个礼拜的时间。我知道自己欠了你东西，但是大家现在日子都不好过。 我还没有足够的存货周转，但是请不要担心，我接的一桩大生意，很快就可以把欠你的还上了。只要你再给我1个礼拜，我一定加倍还你。彼得，彼得又是谁呀？这里又有血迹，还很新的。我先去搜一下这边好了。看看有没有一些子弹啊，还是什么之类的。控挂锁，按下。哦。哇，那我的子弹很珍贵哦，不只要来打怪，还要用来开锁头啊！把这个射掉好了。OK， go。这什么？走开！fuck， 那什么东西？这我刚才做了什么来 ？OK， 对。它不见了。推。我这被挂在这里喽。
One fatal round through the forehead.
投入一击，看来并不是意外，
accident.
是有意为
This was
之。
deliberate.
哦，我又看到幻象了。好的，在百思不得其解的情况之下呢，我们还是选择先回来吧。然后就发现了他的父亲这里有了新的一个选项，你的儿子被杀了，或者是我在附近见到了一些奇怪的生物。那看来我们找对了哦。先告诉他儿子被杀了吧。
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
No.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm
头部
sorry.
中枪，尸体被藏了起来。
Shot in the head and the body hidden.
我不相信，这不是真的。
No. I don't believe it.
不信也得信。我深表遗憾。
My condolences, Mr. Throgmorton. I had hoped for a happier outcome.
Your condolences will not bring him back. So much of our blood spilt for nothing. So much effort in vain. My poor Albert.
一个叫路易斯的渔夫哦，他是在问凶手吗？刚才那段被我跳掉了，先不要确定好了。
I don't know exactly. I have some suspects, but I need to investigate further.
What kind of private eye are you?
A thorough one.
靠，你
When I
很
find
嚣
him,
张
I'll
哦
tell！you.
Fine. No one leaves the port until then. Find me that dirtbag and I'll help you with anything you need.
霸道哦你，嚣张哦，照瞎你的心眼。OK， 所以我们现在来看一下西夏酒馆。哦，到了。先进去好了。这里可以问。
Emergency alert! Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
How Mr. Carpenter's food give away with
对
this
了，我刚才
darn
都
port
忘记问
closure.
那个人的父亲为什么有那个怪物了哦。
Snub laying low.
OK，
Welcome to Under the Keel.
哦，这里也可以问。
I've seen some unsettling creatures around, like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer.
海怪。
No one knows what they are, but consider yourself
这么
lucky
小
to
一
still
只
be
是
in
海
one
怪吗？
piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are K's punishment for us.
神明对我们的惩
And
罚，
what do
那
you
你
say?
觉得呢？
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy.
记得带
And
把
if you
趁
want
手
to
的
erase
枪。
the
至
memory,
于如果
I sell a
想要
perfect
忘
cure
掉这
right
些东西的
here.
话，这
Remember,
也有被忘情水。
better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
Yes， 我就是外来人。我想找路易斯·弗林，
I'm
我
looking
就
for a
是那
man by
个
the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance
有
he's
可
here?
能杀掉那个
Even if I
星
knew,
星的孩子
I
的
don't
人吗？
rat to newcomers.
你在窝
Robert
藏嫌
Throgmorton
犯。
hired me to investigate his son's disappearance. I found the note about your debt to Lewis near his cold, dead body. It looks like Lewis murdered Robert's kid.
八成是杀
You
死
want
罗
him
伯
to
特
come
儿子
here
的
and
凶
ask
手。
instead of me?
What?
Don't
What the
me.
fuck?
At best, you're harboring a criminal. At worst, you're an accessory to murder.
我吓死你！
I ain't done nothing.
Tell that to Mr. Throgmorton.
No.
有话慢慢讲哦，在楼上。
Lewis is upstairs. Here's the
还
kid,
是你
smart
聪明。
man.
Bye.
拜拜。OK， 在楼上，看我不把你这个破盖抓出来。这是谁呀
What the? Get them!
我的，什么 ？Are you okay？
What the? Get them! Oh.
兄弟。OK， 这里会有什么东西吗？没有。OK， 就是这里了。哦，
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
耶，
Charles Reed,
真的
private
是鱼
investigator.
头诶！
Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I
果然是
think you
动物园。
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
应该问什么？你为什么长这样？很好奇哦，这个。
What kind of...
What kind?
Why do you... Your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you?
要朝
Wanna
我脸
spit on
上
me,
吐
whisper
痰。
to your friends? What's new?
no,
What
I'm
don't
sorry.
see?
I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies
什
were
么是
blessed
人
by
的
the
长
sea.
相是大海的恩
You're
惠
gonna。see a lot of us here.
那
So you
那个
better
萝卜
get
就
over
是森林的恩惠吗
it. We are proud of who we are.
？OK， 先问为什么杀了阿尔伯特吧。
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he
不记
woke,
得了。
it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that
包
ape.
括那个
Turns out,
那个人的朋友也不知道发生什么事情了，所以就是说，这个鱼头人也讲他不记得了，就是说， 不知道我在讲什么。
Start at the beginning. What happened?
从头说起。
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will.
保罗
Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Okay.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking
开始
us.
尖叫，甚至还攻击
After
我
that,
们。
can't remember a thing.
你的举动像是有预谋的。
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage.
一
A
枪
fatal
命
shot to
中
the
头
head,
部不是
a
吗？
hidden body.
尸体还被
One
藏
might
起来。
start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
失去理智了还可以手脚这么利落吗？你为什么这么讨厌斯洛格家族？
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons.
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as
其他
hospitable.
名望族
We
对我们
needed
没有那么
jobs,
友
food,
好，我们有
medicine.
食物、工作还有
The
药
city
物，
denied it all.
但
And
是整个
so,
城市
We
好
had
像
to
不
fight
对我
for
们。
every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffer.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
哦，我来了，选择了。如果我说不会说出去的话，那他就没事了，我也不能交代啊。那如果说我会考虑的话，这个鱼头人说的是真的的话，那他的家人就没有那种收入还是照顾吗？我会考虑，我会帮那个星星人。
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to
可
grease
以
your
给你
grinds.
报酬。
I still have a few bullets on me.
我还贿赂我，就是觉得好像不是贿赂，但是如果我放过他，会给我钱和子弹啊！不能，我们是一个有原则的人，对不对 ？No。
You think you're the first person to offer me a bribe?
Please, Mr. Reed.
Now, don't try my patience further, Mr.
Don't
Flynn.
try my patience. OK。阅读。路易斯的精神层面受到了影响。路易斯在精神错乱的状况下杀害了阿尔伯特·斯洛莫顿。他无法控制自己的行动，因此阿尔伯特的死也不能怪罪于他。我得想想办法替他瞒住这件事情，不然罗伯特·斯洛莫顿一定会对这件事情追查到底。哦，
I tracked the murderer down, but he was attacked by those things prowling the back alleys. They tore him apart. It was that Innsmouther fisherman, Lewis. He was covered in your son's blood. That may have attracted the beasts.
Are you certain the
说谎
body
话
is here?
还会眨
Beyond
眼。
any doubt. All that's left of him is a heap of flesh and this scrap of cloth. It's from his jacket. Just ask his friends.
Alas, this was my revenge to exact, not some wild beasts. Something must be done about those pests. Still, justice has
不
been
过，既然正
served.
义得到了伸张，而
This
我也
isn't
得知了
closure,
真相，也算
but
告
at
一
least
段落。
I know now the
谢谢你。
story. Thank you.
哦，40个子弹哦。哦， 新的事情了。新事件迷失海上。今天的影片就到这里就结束了，下一集我们继续去查另外一件案子吧。如果你喜欢我的影片的话呢，请记得按赞、订阅、分享出去。我们下一集见，拜拜。